the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find k. And remember, the way we find k is we want to get our new value, and we want to go ahead and put that over our old value. So the first thing we need to do is figure out which one of these shapes is the new one and which one's the old one. So when we look at new, remember new is always the one we're looking for the value, and this has question marks at it, right? What is the perimeter of this shape? What is the area of this shape? So we know that this is the new. And our old is the one that gave us the values, right? Down here at the bottom. So we say, okay, this is old. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and find my values that show that there was some numerical change in one of the side links of the triangle. There they are. Now that I got those, I'm going to go and put my new, which is 15 millimeters, as my numerator, and I'm going to put my old value as my denominator. And this gives me 3. I don't need to put this one in my calculator. By memory, I know that 5 can go into 15 3 times. And so that's 3. So there's k. Now I need to go and move to step 2, because I've done step 1, which is find the scale factor. Step 2 says to find the perimeter, just multiply the scale factor to the original perimeter. Okay, so I'm just going to say k times my original perimeter, which is p. I know k is 3, so I'm going to put it in parentheses. And then that's going to be multiplied times p. I'm going to put that in parentheses. So for this one, if I go to p, my original perimeter, it is actually 15 millimeters. Now I don't need to put millimeters in there, but I do need to put the 15. And then we'll put this in a calculator. So I'll put parenthesis 3 times 15. And it gives me 45. So this is going to be 45 millimeters. So we know what the perimeter is now. This perimeter is actually 45 millimeters. Now what I hope you realize is, if you're looking at this shape, I hope you realize, right, this was a small one and this is larger. So we went from a small shape to a big shape. So in this case, we're going to call this an enlargement. So I want you to write that up there. Enlargement. Because it got bigger. Now, all we got left to do is step 3, which is to find the area, just square the scale factor, and then multiply it to the original area. Alright, so we're going to do that. So we're going to take k again, but this time we're going to square it. And then we're going to multiply that times a, our original area. So let's go ahead and write in those values for k and for a. So let's see, there's k is 3, so we're going to put 3, and then we're going to square it, and then we're going to multiply that times a, which according to this up here, a is 10.7 millimeters. So let's go ahead and put that in there, 10.7. Let's put that in our calculator. Alright, 3, put my square outside the parenthesis. Put another set of parentheses, and I'm going to put 10.7, and it gives me 96.3 inches squared. So 96.3 inches squared. So we know here, what is the new area? It is 96.3 inches squared.